Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it's NMeade here, and welcome back for some more Flanderfest. And this is the lost files, I'm gonna call it, of Flanderfest. I know a lot of you guys were missing out with my POV for this past week's Flanderfest, and there's some good reason for that. So I'll give you a long story short of it. So normally the way we record these things is we record our commentaries through our audio recording software. And Troy also has a separate recording where it records both his commentary and his audio for his capture card at the same time, just for syncing purposes. Long story short, the feed actually recorded just his capture card. So for me to try and mix his audio, it would have his game's audio as well and his commentary. It would just sound too bad. So I'm doing some, post commentary NMeade banter for this hilarious event, might I add. Thank you to Mayro for sending these really wacky combination of packs. From the textures here, the giant ridiculous Wario head and the funky head. Honestly, I didn't think that Wario's head was going to be this big from the POV of like watching other racers use it. And honestly, like using this thing, this texture for Wario was really hard, not gonna lie. And also, by the way, guys, if you want to have like the normal reactions that I had in the event, definitely watch Troy's POV for that. But you can actually see my POV now, so I mean, if you really care to do it, you could pause like my own post commentary and to sync up both of our videos and watch my reaction, but this combination is just so hilariously stupid. I couldn't get over this at all, honestly. To my surprise, I ended up getting first here, and I just couldn't take my racing seriously more than half the time with this. Just look at this giant floating Wario head, dude. It's just, it's so cursed, man. Seriously. But yeah, I got first place in the first race, commanding lead, crushing Troy by 8 points. And yeah, we move on to the next race, being Yoshi Falls. I thought for sure I was going to finally succumb to falling off or hitting a wall, but I raced really well this race too. Honestly, this texture reminded me a lot of actually Yoshi's Island for the SNES, just based on like the color palette and like the design and stuff. Maybe it was inspired by that game, I don't know, but as you guys are going to see, I mean, you guys already saw Troy's POV, so you know how the event actually goes, but this was like, I wish I had events like these all the time. Like, I played so masterful in pretty much this entire event for the most part. I still can't get over both the Wario head, but also the funky heads. Like, especially like when the funky heads, they get hit, like the head just like spins around a million times and it looks really ridiculous. But of course, masterful shock dodging by me, just using my own shock here. A commanding professional victory. Free agent, by the way. Let's go. Nice. I can't help but just laugh at this stupid giant Wario head, man. I had a commanding strong lead of 16 points. Cue the next race. It's on GV2. This texture was very questionable. You know, normally used to the boos around and just the very scary vibes of Ghost Valley. But this, had the clocks in the background. They were trying to just hypnotize us and maybe get Wario to be off the track. But no success, because I am the professional racer, as you guys know, of course. I still can't believe I played as good as I did with the giant Wario head. Just like a commanding lead, commanding victory, having my own destiny, my own hands, the giant Wario head. I mean, hey, maybe I should permanently use this giant, just insane Wario texture. That was some masterful dodging, by the way, with that potassium peel. had to really go far out wide because I really couldn't judge my hitbox of the actual bike. Because again, like, you know, with these modified textures and stuff, my hitbox isn't this giant head, obviously. I have the hitbox of my normal bike, but you can't see what I'm doing. It's just a giant head, so you have no real reference point, really. So I really am partially driving blind. So I'm not trying to gas myself up here, guys, but you know, I did pretty good. You know, pretty not too shabby. I just first place the first 3 races, more than doubling Troy's points in the first 3. Nothing new here. This texture was really trippy. I think I even said in my commentary during the event, this reminds me of Super Paper Mario. There is a level in chapter 6 of that game where it's all this desolate and destroyed, and it's just black and white background for like ages as you go across a thing. It definitely reminds me of that, for sure. But yeah, Raceway King, you know, nothing new. You know, I am a master at all forms of Raceway. Nothing gets me down for too long on Raceway. I will adapt. I will succeed as per usual, but of course not succeeding with a pipe trick that was unfortunate. But nonetheless, we're still trying to have a commanding lead, trying to bring things around. The most humblest of blueberry pies in the inventory. Not for Troy, unfortunate, but that is okay. You know, this was just hilarity of Mario Kart. We really can't take Mario Kart too seriously most of the time. And this event was surely that, with these really wacky, crazy textures. I still can't believe we can do this much with the game, to be honest with you. Like, this game is so exploitable. Like, if you have an idea, if you want to do something, you can probably do it. Like, just being honest, you know? Oh boy, we're heading on lap 3 now. I actually forget how this race goes. I don't know if this is the ending of my first place spree. I'm not all that. Actually, yeah, it is, because I kept on pulling mushrooms and nothing really useful for like dodging or anything. Hitting some more potassium peels, going right into the piranha plant. That is not the intended plan for me on Raceway. A very rare occurrence where I don't do too well on a Raceway race. But that was relatively clutch, and this was so ridiculous. This is so cursed. Oh my god. I had to bail out there because my Mega Mushroom is not going to last long enough to reach it to the end there and cut more of the grass. But yeah, you know, I gained so much ground on the first 3 races, getting first place all 3 times. I did lose a bit of ground here, 8 points, but no need to fear, for the NMeade is here. Not gonna let this lead escape me. This was really cursed. I think this was the most cursed texture out of all of them. The penguin looks like it's trying to end my life. You know, I feel like I'm like in Super Mario 64, and I stole the mother penguin's little penguin child, but I'm trying to bring it back, you know, for that star. Oh man. But yeah, I think this texture was pretty cursed, but honestly it looks pretty cool, not gonna lie. But the penguins look like they're just out to end my life in every single way. So but guys, if you're enjoying Flanderfest, give the video a like, get subscribed. This is the final season of Flanderfest, but do not fear, because we have a lot of awesome plans and ideas coming, especially where we won't be rivals, we'll be working together as friends. Yes, we've been rivals for 4 years. I like to have my friend Trey back, you know? But yeah, I really look forward to that. A lot of things we haven't really done yet because it's always been us versing each other and not working as a team together. So we have a lot of good ideas that's to come. So I get a lot of comments recently with the announcement that this is the last season of Flanderfest. You know, well, what's to come, but a lot of good things are to come. A lot more collabs are on the way for both me and Mr. Troy, my friend Troy, no longer rival, in the future. This was very cursed. Losing that star, you know, nothing more painful when you hold a dodge and the shot comes when you don't expect it, and you try reversing for the dodge item just to use it to power up to move along, and someone else just swipes up your ground star. very, very crushy. I forget how this race ends too. I think I end up getting a fairly decent spot because, again, I'm assuming most of you guys have already watched Troy's POV at this point, but I made it where it's mathematically impossible for Troy to win by the second to last race. So I had to have gotten a decent amount of points here just to further increase that gap. Because I think this is already, what, race 5 we're on now? Yeah, it should be race 5, yeah. Because I have 45, then I got 4 points on Raceway, so yeah, this was the 5th race here. I think Troy got owned on the end of this race, I think. I'm not really too sure. Let's see. No, not too much. I think he got like 8th place or something. Let's see what he... Let's see what he actually got. Let's see. And it is 8th. Yep. So I had a commanding lead as per usual. 18 points. So basically what it means was oh yeah, this texture was wild, by the way. I must say. I think I had a very spicy race, this one, by the way. Yeah, in case you guys wondering, you know, what does mathematically impossible mean in these? So basically, the biggest deficit is 15 points plus or minus that you can get when you're versing someone, me and Troy. So he could get first and I get last, and that's a 15-point spread, or vice versa. So if you're entering the final race, and let's say I have a lead of 16 points or more, it's mathematically impossible, meaning there's not enough points to gain for him to win, and vice versa. And I find it unbelievable that in literally 10 seasons, over 100 events, literally almost every last event is decided on literally the last race. Like, I can't believe that even happens. Sometimes it's a massive blowout depending on certain things that we do, but it is insane that almost always we go the distance, and you see how crazy all these events are. Like, everything is so unpredictable. So I'm so happy with how like the series has gone for so long now. But yeah, I think I make the comeback of the century here. Let me see. I think I actually get another dodge, or well, my first dodge of it. Or no, I just have some clever. No, I think someone got blue shelled at the end. I think. Wait a second. Didn't MPEX get blued here? No, I just got second place. Okay, I just had a really clutch ending. Oh, face plant by Wario. Sorry. Well, gonna make that nose worse, fella. Sorry. No, that was clutch though. Coming out from almost last to second place, we take those for sure. At this point, it was almost a foregone conclusion. I had like a 23-point lead into Delfino Square, so I was you know, the result was almost decided already. Just how much I was crushing Troy in this event. Oh man. But yeah, this texture was also something. You know, a lot of these wacky textures, sometimes they look pretty cool. I understand what they're going for. But sometimes like the colors clash so much where I can't really like know where I'm going necessarily. Again, I don't know how I race or really not knowing where my hitbox was half the time with this giant godforsaken Wario head. Oh yeah, Troy got me off, and he also took a swim in the river with me as well. So, very nice. Oh man. But yes, guys, still some more awesome ideas coming for the final season of Flounderfest. And by the time this is uploading on a Sunday, tomorrow on Monday will be episode 4. Where again, as per usual, the normal format, normal commentary, everything was fixed. Again, apologies for that. I think we've recorded like over 200, 300 videos, I think. Oh, also that bill was insane, by the way. I just got hugged by the bill, pretty much. But, yeah, I think between, Race and 9999 VR, Flanderfest, and I appeared in a lot of Troy's original Road to Nines series like 5 years ago or so. So we've recorded like almost 300 events, I'm pretty sure, 300 separate videos. And this like hasn't happened ever before. So I think only one other time Troy had his recording be corrupted, but apart from that, there's been no audio issues like this at all. So when I was editing this video originally, I added Troy's audio to my my editing software. I just had glaring, loud as heck custom music in my headphones. I'm like, what is this? So it happens, but again, normal editing as per usual, coming tomorrow for episode 4. And yeah, I think I got like 5th or something, and Troy got 3rd. Dude, look at how ridiculous this is. The whole screen is taken up by Wario. This whole thing was just pure comedic gold through and through, to be honest. But as you can see, mathematically impossible. 19 points, we get the dub. Gave myself a slow clap. I deserve it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yes, this was my send-off victory lap here. Just enjoying the last race, as we do. Where once in a while things are mathematically impossible by the last race, we still see at the end of the challenge whatever we're doing. But dude, that animation of the Funky just spinning like a madman is so funny. Like, oh man. But guys, I hope you've enjoyed this this off the cuff post commentary banter of sorts. Hope you guys enjoy watching my POV with the rampage that I have with this ridiculous texture here. And yeah, guys, just support on the channel overall. Can't thank you guys enough. A lot of cool stuff to come in the future. A lot of cool videos in the works. And yeah, definitely more silly stuff to come and more cool ideas like this too for Flanderfest and other collabs in the future as well. I don't know how in the world I dodged that shell. That was pretty crazy. Yeah, I think this is like a thing where you say like he actually did it once, just like the Wario texture, you're playing with it, but never again, never again. Actually, this race actually goes pretty bad for me from what I can remember. So I think we finished within like maybe like what 13, 15 points of each other maybe at the ending result here. But anyway, guys, thank you again for all your support on this series. And yeah, I just got completely just hammered here. I'm caught in the vortex, as we say. But we still did enough to get the big victory. Yeah, I think Troy actually gets first because first place got blued there right before the final turn. And I got 6th here? Yeah, I think the bullet bill passes, or does it? I don't know. No, I got 5th. Very nice. Commanding victory. Yes. So guys, again, the newest episode of Flounderfest will be releasing tomorrow, as usual, on Monday. Get subscribed. Thumbs up the video. Support your boy. Both of us. Watch Troy's POV, subs to him as well. As always, support us both. And more to come, guys. Again, thank you so much for your support for a very long time. More cool stuff to come in the future. For now, take care of yourselves, be well, and have a good week moving forward. Take care, and peace.